All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lower Cape May Regional High School. Brian Cunniff alongside Buddy Tarbotton. We're having some technical difficulties on our radio side, but we're live on the live stream on coastsportstoday.com and the Coast Sports Today Facebook page. And this is Middle Township traveling to Lower Cape May for a girls basketball contest. Riley Morrow, a freshman, just banked in a three-pointer for the first points of the game.
Yeah, that was a Crest Savings bank shot.
Well, we'll try to get you the starting lineups as soon as we get a moment here.
From the top of the key.
So it's...
I don't think Riley called that, but guess what? They'll take it.
So for Middle Township, they're starting seniors Kylie Graham and Brianna Robinson, juniors Jada Elson and Mia Elisano, and freshman Riley Morrow. And Lower Cape May has junior Sarah Donahue and then four sophomores, Caitlin McGuigan, Brianna Loper, Jazzy Serrano, and Haley Elwell. Middle holding the three-point lead. Middle came into this game at 5-5. Ball knocked out of bounds by Lower Cape May. Lower Cape May is 4-5. Lower has actually won 3 straight, so they've been playing better. They've been hit with the injury bug. Their best player, Lindsey Holden, Middle runs a nice inbound play and gets Brianna Robinson a layup. And Middle's going to call an early timeout here, or Lower Cape May's going to call an early timeout here.
Yeah,
so
Coach Pat Holden wants to get the ship righted.
Down
6:46, yes, down 5-0.
This high school sports broadcast brought to you by Lucky Bones in Cape May. They proudly support all the athletes in Cape May County. Stop in Lucky Bones for great food with great friends. That's Lucky Bones at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Crest Savings Bank is a proud sponsor of local sports, banking since 1919 with branches to serve you throughout Cape May County. Visit crestsavings.com. Hemingway's at the Grand in Cape May is the locals' favorite restaurant for lunch or dinner. That's Hemingway's Oceanfront on Beach Avenue in Cape May. You can follow them on Facebook.
And Lower Cape May to inbound is a Middle Township with full court pressure and almost a steal there by Riley Morrow, the 5'6" freshman guard. But the ball gets knocked out of bounds. Lower Cape May will inbound at half court. And it goes back to Sarah Donahue. Donahue will set up the Caper Tiger offense as they look to get on the scoreboard. And that is Brianna Loper. And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Mia Elisano. And they will.
Well, this is Loper to inbound here on the side. Lobs it, it's tipped into the hands of Serrano, and she is tied up for a jump ball. And Middle Township will have it.
Yeah, that time the sophomore, Serrano, just trying to possess the basketball, but she was tied up, as Brian said. Possession arrow to Middle Township.
They enter it into the post, and we have another jump ball as Loper ties up Mia Elisano.
And the possession arrow goes to Lower Cape May. 6:07 to play, first quarter.
Here's a steal by Middle Township. Jada Elston with the ball on the wing. And here's Elston again off a return pass. That's short for 3. Sarah Donahue the rebound for Lower Cape May. And Caitlin McGuigan will bring it up. McGuigan has taken on an increased role. She's now the point guard with that injury to Lindsey Holden. Lindsey Holden is out until at least mid-February. It's a shame she's a senior. She may get a couple of games at the end of her high school career, but suffered a sprained knee in a game against Wildwood Catholic. She took a big hit on an illegal screen right before Christmas. And Janaea Elam, who's also a starter for Lower Cape May, has been out with an ankle injury. They're expecting her back pretty shortly.
Yeah, she's basically game to game.
Here is Serrano, goes over to McGuigan. And needless to say, this Lower Cape May team has struggled to score. Loper for 3, that's no good. The rebound brought down by Kylie Graham of Middle. Elston fumbled the ball when she was trying to throw a pass and turns it over.
It's going to be the second turnover against Middle Township. 4:45 to play, first quarter. So Lady Panthers 5, Caper Tigers 0. Again, Lower Cape May with the basketball. They go over to Loper. Loper tries to drive the left side, nothing there. She falls down, loses the basketball, and here comes the Panthers. They were the ball, Kylie Graham threw the ball ahead to her teammate, Brianna Robinson, and did a great job there, did Middle Township, in not letting that ball become a turnover, flipped it back in to Jada Elston, and she is fouled by Sarah Donahue. It's going to be her first, team's first. Elston will go to the line to shoot 2.
First one is good. We're 6-0 Middle Township. 4:25 to go first quarter. And second one is also good. And it's 7-0. Middle Township on top. This is Alex Vogt into the game. She's a freshman. Good pass to McGuigan. McGuigan to the basket, had the shot blocked, I believe, by Elston. And Middle Township will bring it up, holding a 7-0 lead. Graham, a 17-foot baseline jumper, rattles home.
And again, Middle Township, they spaced out offensively, got the ball down on that left baseline to Kylie Graham, and she was able to bury that jump shot.
It's another steal by Middle Township. Brianna Robinson for 3. That's no good. Long rebound comes out to Morrow, and Middle will reset its offense.
And Middle Township is going to be patient. Coach John Leahy calling out the play. He wants his girls to run.
Morrow goes over to Robinson. High post pass to Elston. Tipped away by Donahue. And the loose ball is picked up by McGuigan.
And McGuigan hit the floor hard, Brian.
There was a lot of contact there that wasn't called.
Yep. They could ill afford to lose her. She's our leading scorer at 10 points a game.
Donahue goes to Vogt. She's into the lane. Kicks to Loper. Loper to McGuigan. Top of the key. Swings it over to Alex Vogt. Now it's Haley Elwell. Puts it on the floor, drives. Had the ball tipped away. Kicks it out to McGuigan. She'll reset.
2:40 to play, first quarter.
And now we have a foul on Middle Township. I'll go on Kylie Graham.
Yes. Kylie Graham, the senior, she picks up her first team foul against Middle Township. Yes, it was. That was a tough one right there. An unforced turnover, but it was a turnover. Third one against Lower Cape May. A backcourt. The Caper Tigers did not possess the basketball before she got to half court. And
Every time you go to a commercial, you got to kill the audio. Okay, can you do that?
and Middle Township, Elston with the ball top of the key. She goes left. She goes left to Riley Morrow. Morrow then ball's thrown away by Sierra DeMoro.
And Sarah Donahue goes to the basket strong. She got fouled by Jada Elston.
2:15 to play, first quarter. Lower Cape May looking for their first points. Jada Elston picks up the personal foul. Her first, team's second. At the line, Sarah Donahue.
First one's no good.
And Lower Cape May's only managed to get 2 shot attempts up. They've turned it over 3 times.
Second one's in and out. Rebound brought down by Elisano. CeCe DeMorrow on the right side. Goes up top, Riley Morrow for 3. Nearly banked in a second one. She started the game by banking in a 3. She almost banked in that one as well. And Haley Elwell got the rebound for Lower Cape May.
And here come the Caper Tigers, trying to get their first points of the basketball game.
Elwell lost the dribble and then threw it back court. And it's a backcourt violation on Lower Cape May.
And again, that's going to be the fourth turnover against Lower. 1:33 to play, first quarter. It's Middle Township 9, Lower Cape May 0.
By the way, buddy, we failed to, here's this, as Elston goes to drive. Get a second, we'll identify our three officials here this evening. Here's Elston left side. Lost the handle, then it goes out of bounds off of a middle player. Diana Lillo, Chris Sayer, and John Fair. Johnny Bowe, the singing referee.
That's right, they got Johnny Bowe, the singing ref.
If you need an anthem sung and he's on your game, he's got it for you. Lower does a good job passing ahead against the press here, but Alex Vogt at the end of it ends up traveling. That was really good work there by Lower Cape May against that pressure.
Yeah, and it's a shame. You know, Vogt did a good job running the floor, but the freshman just could not get her feet situated, and she ended up traveling.
Elston drives to the basket and loses the ball.
1:01 to play, first quarter. It's Middle 9, Lower 0.
Morrow, right elbow jumper, no good. Haley Elwell, the rebound. McGuigan lost the dribble, got it to Loper. She drives to the basket, off the glass, no good, short. And she came back in bounds before establishing inbounds. Touched the basketball, and that's a violation.
Well, she was going hard to the basket, not able to knock down the little running jump shot there, Brian, but she stayed with it. And as you said, she was going for that offensive rebound, just not able to tiptoe along the baseline, and she stepped out of bounds.
Tomorrow, top of the key, goes to Toland. Now it's Elston. Oh, that's a great look inside by Mia Elisano. Hits the freshman, Izzy Toland, and Toland lays it in. Donahue left side, middle leading 11-0. And here's McGuigan. And reverse layup try by Serrano is no good as the buzzer sounds to end the first quarter that was all Middle Township. They lead 11-0. We are on the air on 98.7 The Coast finally, and we'll take a 30-second break and we'll come back right after this. High school basketball on 98.7 The Coast. All right, after one period of play, it's Middle Township 11, Lower Cape May 0. Caper Tigers really need to find some offense. High school basketball on the Coast brought to you by Surety Title Company and John Linnington. For all title needs, call Surety Title Company, 609-846-9700. The Bellevue Tavern, great food, great times, and great crab cakes are waiting for you. Enjoy Courthouse Casual, fine food and spirits since 1905. Here's Middle with the ball as we start the second quarter. And Ayanna Bennett, a freshman, is in the game for the first time. Here's Toland, an 18-footer.
Yeah, there was no doubt about that.
And this is an opportunity here, buddy. Up 11 nothing to start the period. Now up 13-0. Get some of these younger players from Middle some playing time, you know, in a varsity game. Bennett, a freshman. Bennett, a sophomore, excuse me. Toland, freshman on the floor. And here's a steal by Middle out of their 1-3-1 zone. Elston steps in, 17-footer, no good. Rebound to Vogt. McGuigan pushes into the top of the lane. Goes to Serrano. Her jumper from the foul line area was no good. Robinson pushing. Stripped, but gets the ball back, but then misses the shot. And then Bennett is over the back of Loper for a foul, and Lower Cape May will have possession.
And that's going to be the first personal foul on Bennett. Third team foul against Middle Township. And that last Panther basket was ruled a 2, not a 3-pointer. So it is 13-0. Middle Township on top.
Serrano fell to the floor along the end line. Jada Elston reaches down, ties her up. Jump ball, possession to Lower Cape May.
And right now, Lower Cape May, they're 0 for 5 from the floor. 0 for 4 inside the arc, 0 for 1 from beyond. They're also 0 for 2 from the foul line.
Good aggressive move by McGuigan, but couldn't finish the shot. Floor rebound to Elston. Pushes up the right wing, takes it toward the baseline, steps back, shoots. I don't know if that's such a great shot. Bennett, the offensive rebound, goes to Tolan. Her jumper no good. And Alex Vogt pulls down the rebound. Full timeout being called by Lower Cape May. They trail 13-0, 6:22 to go second quarter. Back after this 30-second break on 98.7 The Coast. Go to the place with the Art Deco look. That's Finn's on Decatur Street and the Washington Street Mall. Cooper Levinson Attorneys at Law, proud supporters of the community. That's Cooper Levinson, 1-800-529-3161. Cooperative Care Incorporated is a proud supporter of high school sports. If you or someone you love needs help with substance abuse or mental health, call Cooperative Care, 609-741-6363. Lower with the ball against the press here by Middle. McGuigan's got to hurry here, and she does get it across the division line to beat the 10-second count. Bad pass, though, stolen by Robinson. Robinson pushes into the lane, goes back to Graham. Graham's 16-footer is good.
And Kylie Graham, the 5'10 senior, does a good job for Coach John Leahy. She does all the little dirty things. She really gives it up inside. A good rebounder.
Elwell goes to McGuigan. Reverse layup blocked by Graham. Elwell, the offensive rebound. Donahue goes to McGuigan. Guarded by Elston. Flips to Donahue. Against this man-to-man now by Middle Township. Tipped and stolen away by Brianna Robinson. She'll go to the basket. Blocked, but a foul. And Robinson will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, and they're going to get Sarah Donahue, the junior. She's going to pick up her second personal foul, and it's also the second team foul. 5:19 to play, first half. Middle Township up 15-0.
First free throw by Robinson is good. We have finals from a couple of girls' games. Wildwood Catholic was a 54-42 winner over Hamilton. And Wildwood went to Pittman and won 85-15. Robinson's second free throw spins out. Kylie Graham, the offensive rebounder, shot was blocked. And Middle will have possession out of bounds. Elston inbounding. Lobs it to Robinson, who kicks out to Toland. Baseline drive, great pass. And the layup by Kylie Graham is good. She's got 6.
That was a good find by the freshman, Brian, along that right baseline. Found her teammate Graham on the left side of the rim for an easy bucket. 18-0, 4:50 to play, first half. Middle Township on top.
Elwell bounces to McGuigan. McGuigan on the wing, lost the dribble, and throws it away. You know, Katie McGuigan is Lower Cape May's top player, buddy, but the one thing she has to learn is when she catches the ball, particularly on the wing, she's got to triple threat and get that defender off of her. Middle will call a timeout, and this will be a full timeout. We'll take another 30-second break with Middle up 18-0 midway through the second quarter. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast. Tarbotton Middle Township is leading Lower Cape May 18-0, 4:35 to go in the second quarter of this girls' game. High school basketball on the coast. Brought to you by Alumni Grill in Rio Grande. They serve some of the best sports food around. Check out Alumni Grill in Rio Grande. Open Wednesday through Sunday at 11 a.m. Sound Advice and Video is the local source for all your audio and video needs. That's Sound Advice, 336 96th Street in Stone Harbor, or online at visitsoundadvice.com.
Brian, Lower Cape May has turned it over 9 times here in the first half, and they've only been able to get up 7 shots, and they're 0 for 7, 0 for 6 inside the arc, 0 for 1 from beyond.
Elston at the left elbow goes to Toland. Toland's jumper is short. Rebound battled for. Came out of there was Elston. Goes to the basket, lays it in. It's kind of hard to believe that Middle's leading 20-0, buddy, and that was Jada Elston's first field goal. She's got 4 points. Middle getting a lot of balance here. McGuigan goes to Loper between the 2 circles.
Yes, I mean, Elston averages almost 17 points a game.
Here's Loper, top of the key for 3. Bang. First field goal for Lower Cape May.
20-3, 3:40 to play, first half. Middle on top. Panthers with the basketball. Elston on that left side goes outside. Kylie Graham right side gives it up. And they swing it back out top of the key to Elston.
Robinson now for 3. That's short. Oh, wow, bounces on the rim a few times. I thought for a moment that might go in, but the rebound comes to McGuigan. She'll push it up the right wing. Stops, goes to Loper. Loper to Elwell for 3. That's no good. Rebound brought down by Kylie Graham of Middle. Here's Elston at the top of the key. She fires a 3. That's good.
Well, and it doesn't take much for Jada Elston to heat up. She is one heck of a player, the 5'7" junior. She's going to be very fun to watch the rest of this season and next year.
Serrano with it, left wing to Donahue. Lower running the flex offense here, buddy. They get it down low. McGuigan, nice play. Got the layup.
And that was a good play. Nice execution. Lower Cape May being patient offensively and hit the cutting McGuigan coming from the right side through the left.
Graham fakes a jumper, drives baseline, no good on the shot. And we have a jump ball. Possession to Middle. Elisano, Morrow, and DeMauro into the game for Middle. Vogt back in for Lower Cape May.
And as you just said, Mia Alessano, she checks into the game with Morrow and tomorrow. Coach John Leahy really mixing it up.
Into the post, and Alessano is fouled, and she'll get 2 shots. Alessano's the only starter for Middle that has yet to score. She has that opportunity here.
And Jazzy Serrano picks up her first personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Alessano's first is good. 24-5. It's been all Middle here. They scored the first 20 points of the game. Second free throw, no good. Long rebound to Donahue of Lower Cape May. McGuigan with the basketball. Middle's been changing defenses, buddy. They're certainly working on stuff for future games here. Here's Loper for 3, and that's good. As Lower Cape May did a good job of recognizing that 3-2, buddy, and they put their best shooter in the corner, which is certainly the soft spot of a 3-2 zone. Here's a traveling violation on Mia Alessano. So, the last 2 or 3 minutes here, buddy, Lower Cape May has kind of settled into the game a little bit. Middle scored the first 20 points, but now Lower's on a little modest 8-4 surge here. But still a big mountain to climb. They trail 24-8, 1:30 to go in the half.
Well, Coach Pat Holden, who has a ton of experience, you got to pick your battles right now. You got to win the small ones. Get some momentum, win some of the small battles, and then worry about what the score is, when at halftime.
McGuigan for 3. That may have been partially blocked, and now it's Middle Township pushing. Morrow inside the division line. Goes over to Alessano. In the corner to Graham. Graham a jumper. That's no good. Rebound brought down by Donahue.
You're not going to get it all back in one possession, so take your time.
Pass down low to Alex Vogt. She fumbled it, tried to pass it out, stolen away by DeMauro. Here goes Jada Elston pushing the ball up the floor, kicks out. Here's a 3-ball on the way, that's no good. Rebound brought down by Middle. DeMauro a baseline jumper, that's no good, and it goes off of, I'm going to say Middle Township and out of bounds.
35 seconds to go, first half. It's 24-8, Middle Township on top. Lower Cape May with the basketball. Looks like Middle's showing a 1-3-1 now.
Loper down low to Vogt, stolen away by Graham. And here comes Middle Township with 20 to play in the quarter. Elston over to Alessano, her jumper, got it. Mia Alessano, an 18-footer.
And that's her first shot of the game, and she knocks it down.
3 seconds to go. Loper fires from deep. Ooh, that almost went in from about 25 feet at the back of the rim. At the half, it's Middle Township leading Lower Cape May 26-8. And we will take a 4-minute timeout on 98.7 The Coast at coastsportstoday.com and come right back with the halftime report. All right, we are back at Lower Cape May Regional High School. Brian Cunniff, Buddy Tarbotton, Chris Knoll on the live video stream on coastsportstoday.com. 26-8, Middle Township leading Lower Cape May here at the half of this girls' game. The Mad Batter serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Stop in and see what everyone is raving about at the Mad Batter. Located on Jackson Street in Cape May. Radzetta Funeral Home takes pride in offering personalized service to each family. That's Radzetta Funeral Home on Hand Avenue in Cape May Courthouse. The Lower Township GOP would like to wish the Lower Cape May Regional Caper Tiger basketball teams the best of luck throughout the season. That's the Lower Township GOP. Irma Deli is the place to go for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Irma Deli on Breakwater Road in Irma next to the Cape May Airport. Middle's got a lot of balance for their 26 points. Jada Elston with 7, Kylie Graham with 6, 4 for Izzy Toland, 3 each for Brianna Robinson and Riley Morrow, and 3 for Mia Elisano. For Lower Cape May, Brianna Loper has 6 on a pair of threes. Caitlin McGuigan has 2 for their 8 points.
And Brian, looking down at the stat sheet, for the first half, Middle Township shot 9 for 25 from the floor. They were 7 for 16 inside the arc, 3 for 9 from beyond. They had 10 rebounds as a team, 7 defensive, 3 offensive. They were 4 of 6 from the charity stripe, and they turned it over 6 times, just once in that second quarter, as they turned it over 5 times in the opening quarter. Lower Cape May, they shot 3 for 12 from the floor. They were 1 for 6 inside the arc, 2 for 6 from beyond, as you said, Brianna Loper knocking down those 2 3-pointers. They had 10 rebounds as a team, 9 defensive, 1 offensive. They were 0 for 2 from the charity stripe, but one of the things that obviously kept their field goal attempts down, they turned the basketball over 12 times. 5 times in the opening quarter, then they turned it over 7 times in that second period. So there is the score at the half at 26-18, Middle Township on top.
So, yeah, and give Lower some credit, buddy. They kind of, after Middle came out and really got out to that big lead, Lower kind of settled the game down a little bit. I mean, after that big run to start the game of 20-0, but Lower Cape May did compete better in that second part of the second quarter, and we'll see if they can do the same in the second half.
Well, they did a good job. You're right. They got to the basket. They were driving, trying. They were getting good shots. It wasn't like because they were taking bad shots. And then Loper knocks down a couple of those threes. So, they were able to, again, kind of right the ship a little bit. And, hey, to start this second half, Coach Pat Holden's got to be telling his girls, look, we're not going to get all 18 points back in this quarter. Let's try and chip away. Let's chip into the lead, and see where we stand. So it's going to be it's going to be an interesting third quarter. I was beginning to wonder when they were on that 20-0 drought. I thought I was replaying the Philadelphia Eagles game on Sunday when they couldn't score against New England in that first half.
Thanks. Another bad joke from Buddy Tarbott. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back with the start of the second half right after this on 98.7 The Coast. work through here. And, after that last joke by Buddy Tarbotton, probably the less you hear from us is better anyway. 26-8, Middle Township leads Lower Cape May.
Well, speaking of jokes, I was just having a little conversation from a distance with one of the officials, Chris Sayer. He wanted to know if I was following him or if he was following me. Chris did a real good job on Tuesday night in that Wildwood Catholic Oma game.
Middle comes out in a 1-3-1 zone. And there's a turnover by Lower Cape May. Outlet pass from Elisano to Elston, and Elston is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And that foul is going to be on number 55, the sophomore, Brianna Loper. Her first team foul here in the second half. Then, and obviously Coach Holden not wanting to come out to start on the first possession of that third quarter with a turnover. But nonetheless, Jada Elston now at the line shooting 2. She buries the first one. She'll get one more.
Second one is also good. She leads all scorers with 9. McGuigan with it over to Donahue. The corner to Elwell. Pass was tipped and stolen away.
And
it goes out of bounds off of a Lower Cape May player.
Well, it was a very athletic play, Brian, by Mia Alisano. She was able to not only knock the ball away, but then as she was falling out of bounds, throw it off of a Lower Cape May player.
Robinson in the corner. Entry pass to Graham is tipped away, stolen by Lower Cape May. Here comes McGuigan. She drives, pulls up. Little jumper is good. Good move by Caitlin McGuigan. She has 4. It's 28-10 Middle. Morrow on the left side. Goes to Robinson. Robinson for 3. That's short. Rebound brought down by Donahue. Donahue's got a handful of rebounds for this Lower Cape May team tonight, buddy.
Yes, that's her 4th rebound.
Out of the guard position. McGuigan in the corner. Doubled. Players fall to the floor. The loose ball is picked up by Brianna Robinson and then thrown away nearly, but Morrow tracks it down before it goes out of bounds. Down low to Robinson, stripped and stolen away by McGuigan. Nice play by Caitlin McGuigan down there along the baseline for Lower Cape May.
Yeah, it's Sarah Donahue, Brian. She leads all rebounders in this game so far with those 4 boards.
McGuigan left side goes in the corner to Elwell. Passes, good ball reversal by Lower. Loper a baseline drive, floater's no good. Rebound brought down by Riley Morrow. Morrow down low to Elisano. Layup is good.
And the freshman doing a good job there. She finds the junior wide open in a good spot under the basket, and Elisano finishes by using the glass. 5:44 to play, third quarter. It's Middle Township 30, Lower Cape May 10. The Caper Tigers just turned the ball over, and here come the Panthers.
They lob it in the Graham, couldn't handle it, but she saves it in bounds. But Elston has her shot blocked by Serrano. Elston gets it back, though, and Jada Elston lays it in off the glass. She's got 11, and it's 32-10. Middle Township on top. Here's a turnover. Wow, Elston really should have passed that ahead. They would have had an open layup. Here's Elisano along the baseline. Drives, little floater, goes off the front of the rim, no good. Ball tipped into Kylie Graham's hands, and she lays it in. And we have a timeout called by Lower Cape May. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back right after this on 98.7 The Coast. May, Brian Cunniff, Buddy Tarbotton, and Chris Knoll on the live video stream. 34-10. Middle Township has the lead over Lower Cape May here in the third quarter. High school basketball brought to you in part by the Sierra Restaurant Group. Grab a bite before or after the game at Poppy's, the Dogtooth, or the Mud Hen in Wildwood for a great local experience. Stauffer Edwards, certified public accountants in Wildwood, proudly support Cape May County High School basketball. That's Stauffer Edwards. 609-522-0246. Stop by Geis's Market in the Villas for the best deli meats and sandwiches. Geis's Market has been proudly serving Lower Township for the better part of the past century. They're open daily 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
And a good timeout called there by Coach Holden. You know, he needed to settle his girls down. They've turned it over 4 times in just 3 minutes here in this third quarter. They have 16 total turnovers. And he got out the whiteboard. He was drawing up something he wanted to do in the half-court set.
Well,
they're teachable moments.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing. I'll get to the point when I can about what Pat Holden's doing with this team. That's a good move by Brianna Loper. Couldn't finish. Rebound brought down by Mia Elisano. Jada Elston goes to Elisano, to Robinson in the corner. Robinson passes to Graham. Good little move, but missed the floater. Rebound battled for, and we're going to have a jump ball. The point I was going to make, buddy, is that, you know, Pat Holden, even though this is going to go down as a loss tonight, he will coach all 32 minutes.
Absolutely.
And you and I have seen it enough, especially at public schools, where you have coaches that are simply, and we don't have this in Cape May County, which is great to see. We certainly don't. But we've seen it where you have coaches that are stipend collectors.
Absolutely.
And they sit there and watch their kids struggle for an entire game and just don't care.
Right. And Pat Holden is the epitome of a coach. He's going to take advantage of every moment to teach.
Elisano after a steal, an outlet to Brianna Robinson, who lays it in, and Middle now has a 36-10 lead. I mean, he'll use all of his timeouts. He's going to stand on the sideline for all 32 minutes and coach. And here's Loper, right wing. Three-pointer is good. That's her third three. She's got 9.
She's 3 for 5 now from beyond the arc, Brian. So give the sophomore a lot of credit.
Robinson drives. She's fouled before the shot. You know, and I don't want to take anything away from the girls, buddy, because they're trying their hardest out there. But when you're missing your best player and maybe your best big girl, who are both out injured, and for this lower team to win 3 straight games coming into this game, you know, they're actually overachieving a little bit here. Elston, a baseline 3. That's no good off the inbound. McGuigan is fouled unintentionally there. She tripped over DeMaro's leg and kind of went down hard. Tomorrow, good sportsmanship to help her up a bit.
And tomorrow picks up her first personal foul, first team foul here in the third quarter against Lower Cape May. And that's not to take anything at all away from Coach John Leahy. He's out of that same mold. These guys coach every play. They teach and they coach.
Morrow a steal. She's fouled by Vogt. And Riley Morrow will go to the line for 2.
2:59 to play, third quarter. It's Middle Township 36, Lower Cape May 13. And Morrow, the 5'6" freshman, at the line to shoot 2.
First one is no good. Second one's no good. Rebound tracked down by Jazzy Serrano. McGuigan goes over to Serrano, who hands off to Donahue. Donahue top of the key. Goes over to Loper, another 3 on the way, and banks in. Brianna Loper has made 4 threes in this game.
That was a Crest Savings Bank shot from the left side. And that was about a foot behind the three-point line.
Bennett, her pass was tipped by Loper and out of bounds.
And Loper, Brian, she's got a nice left-handed stroke.
Yes. Tomorrow, top of the key goes to Bennett. Bennett goes in the low post to Elston, up and under move, and she's fouled by Vogt, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And Alex Vogt, the freshman, picks up her second, team's 4th. And Alex looked at the official like, who, me? And Jada Elston will go to the line to shoot 2. She knocks down the first one. She will get one more. Nothing but the net twice, Brian.
6 for 6 from the line tonight. She's got 13 to lead all scorers. Pass was tipped. Nice play by Bennett tracking back to knock that out of bounds. This Ayanna Bennett, buddy, she wasn't really in the varsity rotation early in the year, and now she's getting some minutes here. She looks like she's got a nice future ahead of her, a sophomore guard. She's an athlete.
Yes, absolutely.
Donahue, a good drive. She probably should have gone all the way to the basket there, but kicked it to McGuigan. Loper, top of the key. Goes back to McGuigan. Up high to Donahue. Donahue goes to Loper. Loper, top of the key. Drives. And had her shot blocked. Elston, the rebound, got to the head to DeMauro, off the glass and good. CeCe DeMauro becomes the 7th middle player to score.
And again, Middle Township just doing a good job passing ahead, not dribbling, over-dribbling. They pass ahead, and DeMauro, the recipient.
Donahue, good extra pass to Vogt. Vogt had it blocked, though, by Toland. Offensive rebound, Serrano, back to Loper, who knocks down another 3. She's got 5 threes and has 15 of Lower Cape May's 19 points. Inside a minute to go in the third quarter, with Middle holding this 40-19 lead. Elston, left wing 3 ball, off the rim, no good. Rebound goes off of Middle and out of bounds. No, off of Lower and out of bounds.
44 seconds to play, third quarter.
You thought I was right, didn't you, bud?
Yes.
DeMauro into the corner. Elston, a baseline 3, bang.
I'll tell you what, Jada Elston, there's not anything that she cannot do on the floor. On the offensive or defensive end, she is the complete package.
29 seconds to go. Here's a steal by DeMauro. DeMauro into the basket area and scores.
13 seconds, 45-19, Middle Township on top.
6 seconds to go. McGuigan, I don't know if she realizes the clock. Crossover dribble, lost it. And we have a foul called.
Yeah, and they're going to call that one on Jada Elston. Elston got a little, I guess you would say, anticipated and thought she was going to be able to pick her pocket, but she did commit a foul. It's her second, team's second, here in the second half, and Lower will inbound that half court.
Vogt, baseline jumper at the buzzer, no good. Good look, though, at the end of the quarter there for Lower Cape May. But it's all Middle Township. They lead 45-19 back after this 30-second break, and we'll have the start of the fourth quarter on 98.7 The Coast. Brought to you by O'Connor Landscaping. They've been serving Sea Isle and Avalon for more than 30 years. O'Connor Landscaping is a proud supporter of Middle Township High School athletics. Sure Sim Golf on Indian Trail Road across from Home Depot is the newest place to golf, and it's always sunny and 70 at Sure Sim Golf. Check them out, suresimgolf.com, or on Facebook and Instagram. The Borough of Avalon, cooler by a mile for concert, special events, sports camps, and more. AvalonBorough.net. Reef Family Pharmacy, they make it easy to schedule flu and other vaccine shots. Located at 1037 Route 9 South, 609-465-0004, or reeffamilypharmacy.com. Start of the fourth, 45-19, Lower Cape May trailing Middle Township. Top of the key, Loper, who has the 5 threes in the game for Lower, to McGuigan for 3. That's short. Rebound saved in bounds by Lower, but picked up by DeMauro. That was a nice set play to start the quarter, though, by Lower Cape May. DeMauro to Toland, goes to Robinson. Elisano. Now it's Elston, top of the key 3. That's good.
That's Jada Elston's third three-pointer. She's now 3 of 6.
She's got 19 in the game.
3 of 6 from beyond the arc. 2 for 5 inside the arc.
Elwell for 3. That's good. Haley Elwell, the sophomore, knocks down her first field goal.
48-22. Middle Township on top. Coming up on the 7-minute mark.
DeMauro for 3. That's good. CC DeMauro. And she's got 7 off the bench for Middle.
Middle Township 6 for 15 from the three-point range.
McGuigan, good jump stop, got it over to Vogt. Vogt's jumper is short. Rebound kept alive by Elwell, got it to McGuigan. McGuigan tees up a 3, that's no good long. Rebound brought down by Robinson. Robinson stepped on the end line. She was claiming she was pushed, but referee wasn't buying it.
No, that was
I think John Fair was clearing his pipes, getting himself ready for the for the next national anthem.
He went to let the middle player know he was in tune.
That's
on that
right.
call.
That's right. He was in tune. Lower Cape made the ball. They trail 51-22. Here's Loper on the wing. Lost the dribble. And then is bumped and fouled by Toland.
The freshman, she picks up, that's going to be her first personal third team foul against the Panthers. 51-22. Lower Cape May will inbound in front of their bench.
Loper will sit. Serrano's back in. And here comes McGuigan. Goes to Vogt at the left elbow. Was looking for a cutting Elwell, but it was tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, and that was one of those plays there where, Elwell, that was, two young players, 2 sophomores. They had the right idea. Just Elwell needed to follow through with that cut to the basket.
Lower inbounds. Donahue too hot on that pass. Looking for Serrano. It goes through her hands and out of bounds. If Alex Serrano caught that, buddy, she should immediately be nominated as the starting catcher for the Lower Cape May softball team.
Absolutely.
Here's Elston for Middle. Right side to Robinson. Driving is Morrow. Lost the handle, and they're going to call her for traveling. Turnover on Middle Township. 51-22, 5:40 to go in the fourth.
That's the 9th turnover against the Panthers.
McGuigan goes to Serrano. Serrano kicks across to Donahue. Now it's McGuigan between the circles. Alex Vogt on the right side. Tries into the lane. Goes to Serrano. That pass was too high. and it goes out of bounds.
And that's going to be the 21st turnover against Lower Cape May.
Elston over to Elisano. Robinson, left side Morrow in the corner to Elston. She drives, she shut off, up to Robinson. Graham fakes a jumper, lost the handle on the way in, and it goes off of her leg and out of bounds. Another turnover on middle.
And that's going to be the 10th turnover against the Lady Panthers. It's 51-22, 4:58 to play in this basketball game. Middle on top with a comfortable lead.
Here's Elwell. Goes to McGuigan, stripped by Elston. Elston driving, dips in, no good but a foul, and Jada Elston will go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that foul on Brianna Loper. It's going to be her second personal foul, 5th team foul.
You know, Little Township, buddy, they have a big one on Saturday. They play Our Lady of Mercy Academy at home at 1 o'clock. And, you know, Middle is at 5-5, and they'll be 6-5 after tonight. You know, they're fighting to qualify for the Cape Atlantic League tournament, and that might be a critical game for them if they win it.
Absolutely.
So, 1 o'clock on Saturday at Middle Township.
That's 2 teams that are going to be fighting for the 7th and 8th seed.
Yeah, we saw Our Lady of Mercy Academy give Wildwood Catholic some trouble the other night. Elston missed both. Middle got the first rebound, missed the shot. Now here's Lower with the ball. Oh, saved in bounds, but off of by Loper, but off Donahue's legs, and Middle will have it. Wildwood Catholic kind of controlled that game from the late first half on, but Alma did cut that lead to 4 points with a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter before Wildwood Catholic won it going away by 13.
So it was all foul shooting, too.
Elston another 3. That's no good, and we have a jump ball on the rebound. Wildwood Catholic was a winner tonight at Hamilton, so they stay undefeated.
That's a big win
in their division games.
That's a big road win.
Hey,
up
listen,
at Hamilton.
when you can beat good teams on the road, you take it any way you can get it. Great inbound play by Middle, and Kylie Graham gets a wide open layup, and she's in double figures with 10.
Well, getting back to that game this Saturday, 1 o'clock at Middle. That's a
good move there by Alex Vogt for Lower Cape May, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that foul on Mia Elisano. It's going to be her first, team's 4th. And, Brian, that's a 1 o'clock tip-off this Saturday. So if you're out there and you're a high school basketball fan, that's definitely a game you want to try and get to.
Vogt makes the first free throw. We've got massive changes here. See if we can get them all for you for Middle Township. Lily Zuzalak is into the game. Olivia Clark. Let's see. Brianna Buck. Ayanna Bennett. And I'm missing someone. We'll get that name in a moment. Second free throw by Vogt is also good. And Bryn Brophy, who has the basketball. Brophy goes over to Clark. To Bennett along the baseline. Had it taken out of her hands by Donahue, who will push it. Donahue to Loper. Loper for 3. Why not? Bang! Brianna Loper, that's her 6th 3 of the game. And she's got 2/3 of Lower Cape May's points tonight.
She's 6 for 8, Brian, from beyond the arc. And you're right. Why not?
That's some serious shooting right there. That's like Buddy Tarbotton's JV stats.
Yes. And I got to give her a lot of credit. Beautiful left-handed shot.
Jump shot on the way, Brianna Buck, and she got a friendly bounce, and that went in. She's on the varsity score sheet. It's 55-27.
5'6" junior guard.
Donahue fell down. Her pass was tipped out of bounds by Clark.
55-27, 3:09 to play in this basketball game. Middle Township on top.
Here is Vogt. Takes it right side, goes to the basket. That's a good, strong move. Alex Vogt lays it in. You know, in a loss here, it's 55-29 with 3 minutes left. And, you know, we've seen some good shooters come through here, this Lower Cape May program, buddy, most notably Lauren Holden. You got to wonder. Here's a three on the way that's no good by Middle Township's Clark. Loper the rebound for Lower. You know, if Brianna Loper hits another three or two, would she be approaching school record status? Here's a steal by Bryn Brophy. She goes to the basket, lays it in. She gets on the score sheet. And it's 57-29. Donahue is fouled by Brophy. Couple of subs into the game for Lower.
You know, and Brian,
hold on, buddy. Olivia Lewis for the first time and Olivia Bennett for the first time.
It's funny.
Let's check that. Kira Ridgway.
But when Brianna hit that 6 3-pointer, that's what you do start thinking about.
Right.
That's a healthy. That's a very good night. You start thinking about school records.
Well, here's Loper again for three. That one's short. It's a rare miss. She was, as Buddy said, 6 for her first 8 from three. And here's
under 2 minutes.
Brophy shoots a three. That's no good. Rebound brought down by Zuzalak. That putback was no good. And we have a jump ball.
Possession arrow in favor of Lower Cape May. 57-29, Middle Township on top, 1:44 to play in tonight's basketball game.
Lewis with the basketball, goes over to Ridgway. Ridgway for three, that's no good. Rebound brought down by Elwell. Pass comes right back to her on the bounce, and she almost got a shot to go down, but it was short. The rebound brought down by Middle Township's Clark. And here comes Brophy. Brophy to Clark. Zuzalak, top of the key. Swings it over to Buck. Now it's Brophy for three. That's short. Long rebound to Kira Ridgway. And she threw it away, however, and Middle Township will have it with 1:07 to go.
And again, right now, there's a lot of young players getting an opportunity to get out there and get some quality floor time.
Here's a steal by Alex Vogt of Lower Cape May, and she is fouled. And Alex Vogt will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, she was fouled that time by Olivia Clark.
Vogt has 4 points all in this fourth quarter.
Clark did all she could to try and save her from crashing into the wall under the basket. Good sportsmanship there.
Second free throw, or first free throw is good, excuse me. And the second one is no good. Rebound to Bennett. She'll push it up the right side. Ayanna Bennett, that's a good move, didn't finish. Rebound Zuzalak, no good. And Vogt, another rebound for Lower Cape May. She comes out of the pack, goes up the floor, kicks. Ridgway, in and out. Rebound brought down by Lily Zuzalak. Little Township with the ball, 37 seconds to go, putting the finishing touches on this win. And here's Brophy. Driving. The ball tipped out of her hands. And she is, well, they call it double dribble. I thought she could restart her dribble there, buddy. That ball was tipped out of her hands, but they call the violation. Lower Cape May has it. Inside 20 seconds to go. And Ridgway at the top of the key. Jumper on the way is short. And we're going to have a jump ball here.
And that was Olivia Lewis, another freshman, with that shot attempt for Lower Cape May. They are really loaded with young talent.
And that'll do it. 57-30. Middle Township beats Lower Cape May. We'll take a 1-minute timeout And we'll come back right after this to wrap it up on 98.7 The Coast.